The beauty of this formula is that you can analyze any market, and if you pay close enough attention, you can actually see what is going to happen in the market before it happens. Mark Parsons here, your local realtor with RE/MAX. As a realtor, I get asked a lot, where is the best place to invest, or where is the market going? These are simple questions with sometimes complex answers, but an infographic from the Real Estate Investment Network provides a clear roadmap to identify strong real estate markets to invest in. And I mean investments with a strong future, not just a strong past. When you look at this infographic, you can literally follow a path of what you will see in the local economy of any real estate market that will eventually lead to increased real estate prices. The beauty of this formula is that you can analyze any market, and if you pay close enough attention, you can actually see what is going to happen in the market before it happens. So let's start at the bottom. What is the first thing to watch for? An increase in GDP, gross domestic product growth. When there is GDP growth, the companies need to hire people, which leads to jobs, which attract people and lead to population growth. What happens when people migrate into an area? They need a place to live. Typically, when people are new to an area, they will rent for a while to find out exactly where in the city they would like to settle. So what happens is you see an increased demand in rentals, which will lead to decreased vacancy rates. When rental vacancy rates drop and there are fewer and fewer places to rent, we all know what happens next. Rents go up. After all this takes place, rental vacancy rates are low and rents are up. This is when you will see property purchase demand increase, which puts a direct pressure on prices. When you take all the emotion out, block out the media, and look at it like this, you can almost see everything happen in slow motion. This is how you take advantage of a marketplace and not get worried when negative headlines hit, because you are paying close attention to the underlying economic fundamentals that drive real estate prices. And if you want to avoid a downturn, just turn this graph upside down and the same predictors take place in reverse. The first thing you will see when a market is turning around long before home prices are affected is a turnaround in GDP growth. Lack of growth leads to growing unemployment, which leads to a decrease in population as people migrate out to where jobs are. This leads to decreased rental demand and increased vacancies, which in turn results in decreasing of rents. With people leaving and more empty homes, and oversupply property develops, which then leads to decreasing property prices. With this formula, you can easily pick the winners and losers of investment regions across the country on both a macro and micro level. The best part is all the data to track these key economic drivers for any city are usually provided by the government for free. I know some people say Greater Vancouver is different, and there is some truth to that, as there are some major market influencers at play in our marketplace, such as foreign capital and government intervention, but the key economic drivers are the foundation of any real estate market. I will do another video on the market influencers versus the key drivers, but for now, use this infographic as your binoculars into the future of your marketplace or any marketplace you're considering investing. If you're planning to buy or sell real estate, contact me today. I would love to help.